Good morning from Peoria, Illinois. It's TeamStrub day 69, and I am here in state number 32 with Jami and Nicole from heart of Illinois, Big Brothers Big Sisters. I love that. So guys, thank you for joining me this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Would you like to introduce yourselves and tell us what you do?
Okay, I am Jami Truelove. I'm the program manager, so I oversee the programs and staff and all the events that our matches do together.
Okay.
And my name's Nicole Campen. I am the community partnership manager. I handle all of the fundraisers and different fundraising aspects for the agency.
Okay. And guys, I'm going to throw out the questions. Whoever wants to answer, just feel free.
Okay.
Question number one is pretty simple. What is Big Brothers Big Sisters?
Well, we're a mentoring program. We serve children between the ages of 5 and 18. So we'll match children that are in need of a positive adult role model with a role model that has similar likes and interests. With our different programs for community-based, they'll go out to the community and do some different things together. We ask for a year commitment from every volunteer, and they'll see each other 2 to 4 times a month. Help with their self-esteem, getting them to experience new things that they might not have been able to experience before. Just somebody to talk to and confide in, and a friend for any child that needs one.
Great, great. Can you explain the matching process?
So we do an interview with both the family and the volunteers, so we get to know both parties before we match them. So like I said, we match based on similar likes and interests. So if a child has a great interest in sports and is really active, we'll find a volunteer with the same kind of interest. So we'll match based on that. Of course, we do background checks, reference checks on all of our volunteers, and then we do a match meeting where we bring them together and introduce them. And from that point, then we just support their match for the next year, however long it lasts.
Great. We were chatting here a minute ago, and one very special match here in recent years. Can you tell me about Pat?
Pat was actually our 2013 Big of the Year, National Big of the Year, so he was awarded that, and we went to Denver, and they got to present and get the award in front of all other Big Brothers Big Sisters agencies, and it was a really awesome experience to see his when he started in the program, 7-8 years ago, and was really quiet, wouldn't speak, and now he is like our spokesperson of our agency. He loves to come to our events and talk and do public speaking. He's a really great kid and doing some really great things.
What is it about Pat that made him such a great thing? What distinguished him?
Oh,
Pat's just a great guy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. They started off as a lunch buddy match, and then they grew to developing that relationship where they transitioned. Pat has just really been a great father figure for him and an excellent role model, a really good friend. He's included him with his own family, so he has his own son and he's married, and so his little brother comes and joins in on a lot of family activities, and it's a really
he's been a good
bond.
Constant role model for Jameer, because things change with his life and where he's living, and he's always got Pat there to lean on, which has been great to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, it's fantastic. You referenced the Lunch Buddies program. What is Lunch Buddies?
So Lunch Buddies is one of our mentoring programs where a volunteer can go to the school and be matched with one little there, and they would go once a week during their lunchtime and just have lunch with them. So it's a little less of a time commitment. They only see each other at school. They always have the option to transition to community-based, but this is a good starting off point for anybody who kind of just wants to get involved but doesn't have necessarily that time to commit outside of maybe the normal work hours. So taking 30 minutes during the day once a week is easy to do.
Great. Nicole, what is 30 Kids in 30 Days?
30 Kids in 30 Days is an event that we started actually last year. It's a way to reference 30 kids on our wait list, but also to bring attention to the fact that the cost of a match for us is about $1,000. So when you look at our wait list and getting those kids matched, we need to raise the funds to support those matches, as Jami said, with background checks and case management and all of that. We need to have the funding. So we reference 30 kids from our wait list, 1 kid a day for the whole month of October, and then we kick it off with an event to just say, for community people who maybe want to find a place for their donation dollars, this is what our organization does for local youth, and this is a way to give.
Great, great. What's your favorite part of working here?
I've been here about a little over a year, and I love seeing how the case managers work with the bigs. I love getting to know the bigs because they're so different. They come from all different walks of life. It's anyone from Pat, who's a business professional, who, you know, is kind of at the height of his career, all the way down to that, you know, 20-something Bradley student, or even I've had older people say, well, I'm 60, what can I give? And I always remind them that, you know, you have 60 years of experience and knowledge to give, and these kids just love to see their bigs. I mean, when I am at a match activity, that's the best part of my job, because I get to see how excited the kids are. You know, we just did fishing in June, and these kids were thrilled. Some of them, had never touched a fish, and some of them were jumping in to do it, and others were like, I'm good, thanks, you can take it off.
Yeah.
So it was just so exciting for them, and it makes me remember why I work here.
Can you build on that?
Oh, absolutely. Everything. Just watching. I've been here for over 5 years. I've seen some kids from the day I started, and I'm still in contact with them now. And watching them grow it's been huge.
5 years, or as Nicole said, forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
she knows
forever.
almost all the things. It's amazing. I'll be like, so and so called. She'll be like, oh yeah, I got it. Like, wow.
Gotcha. What's so great about living in Illinois? State number 32, of course. And this is also my 6th chapter of Big Brothers Big Sisters, which was really exciting to get a chance to talk to the gals here about some of the other chapters and what I've seen, which is pretty. I don't work for Big Brothers Big Sisters, but to be able to tell some stories about, you know, Tyler and Dylan, and you know, the folks in Hawaii and Memphis, it's so much fun. You know? So Illinois, why do we love Illinois? Why do we love Peoria?
Well, I'm originally from Michigan and have lived here for about 15 years now. And I enjoy Peoria. I know a lot of people who grew up here feel like there's nothing to do, and oh, Peoria can be so boring, and I disagree. I mean, we do lots of things. There's lots of activities that go on, and you know, we're only 3 hours from Chicago, we're only 3 hours from St. Louis, but there's tons to do here locally as well. There's tons of volunteer activities, there's tons of fun activities to do, tons of fun places to visit. Now that I'm starting to raise a family, I'm seeing there's more family functions to do, so it's a lot of fun.
Great.
Yeah, I agree with all that. I think Peoria has a lot to offer. It's a smaller town, obviously, compared to Chicago and other areas around, but it still has that small town feel, and still lots to do here. And of course, you know, Chicago being 3 hours away is really nice. So there's opportunities for some of our matches have been matched for a while. They can take a day trip up to Chicago and go, you know, to the museums there, which is really awesome. So there's lots to do around Illinois.
Fantastic. Where can people learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters Heart of Illinois, which I love Heart of Illinois, or Big Brothers Big Sisters in general? I mean, we have people watching from around the country.
Well, our website is the hoibbbbs.org, and that is primarily our agency. When we give numbers and talk, all of our agencies, we're under an umbrella of national, but we are all separate. Our numbers are separate. When we talk about how many matches, how many kids on the wait list, those are our local numbers. And you know, if you're ever looking for information or going to be in Peoria or moving to Peoria, I mean, we have, you know, 85 kids on the wait list right now. We're always in need of strong male volunteers. So, you know, that's locally what you can find, but again, there's always the national website links to some of the local agencies as well. So.
And I wanted to ask you, in the spirit of my trip, I mean, how much collaboration do you guys have with other chapters, whether in Illinois or around the country? I mean, are you in communication with other spots, maybe of similar sizes?
Yeah, we do. We partner a lot with the Central Illinois Agency, which is Bloomington, Decatur, Champaign, and those areas. So we work closely with them to kind of bounce some ideas off of them, and we also do a lot of, you know, networking at national conferences and regional conferences when we're able to attend those too. So we kind of get lots of ideas from neighboring Big Brothers Big Sisters agencies to see what they're doing and get ideas. They get ideas from us as well. So it's nice to have them nearby.
Great. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. We've got plenty of work to do, so flip the script today, doing the interview first, and I got to go loosen up my arm. I'm going to throw out the first pitch today for the Peoria Chiefs. So thank you to the Chiefs for that awesome opportunity to get to bring some of the kids today, including some kids who do not have bigs.
Yes.
So that's really, really crucial. You saw in today's newspaper that my goal today, I guess, according to the newspaper, is to find 3 bigs, but you know, we'd love to find 300,000 bigs across the country.
Yeah.
There's always kids in need.
That there's always kids in need, and so you know, hopefully anybody watching this, check out Big Brothers Big Sisters. Again, there's a reason why I visited this organization 6 different times this summer around the country. And this is one that's special to me, and so I'm really grateful to you guys for giving me the opportunity to come by today, get to meet some of the awesome kids, and check it out. So we'll send you guys for some Snapchat questions, and we'll have some photos up on Instagram, on Facebook. We'll get retweeted. We're going to be all over the place here, Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Yep.
So thank you guys so much.
Yes, thank you very much.
Great to meet you.
You too.